Let's keep on building a factory. Where was I? Ah yes, I wanted to build the steel production in the north. Is this nicht let me entertain you? Or we love to entertain you? I don't know. Too many people doing too many slogans with entertain. Um, can I just... Waiting for your bounty? Did you not be... were you not sneaky enough? So, lots of resources collected. Obviously not enough resources collected. Presents for your mom done already. Damn, I have no presents prepared at all. No. Well, I could maybe collect a few of these gears. No presents for anybody. Nope. This year Christmas, no presents at all. Nobody, nothing. We're having a pandemic, so no presents. Isn't that how it works? So, how many of these do I have now? That's 28, 30. And how many do I need? Well, maybe one or two presents. If I can find some. Smelting. I can supply 666 furnaces with a belt of coal. 666 is quite a big number. And how many do I need for steel processing? What was it? Buildings needed to empty an input belt of iron. I need 48 of these. And these then need to be resmelted again. Wasn't it like that? Steel needs 5 iron plates in 16 seconds, and these need 3.2 seconds. Yeah, well, I need lots of furnaces. So I think I'm gonna go with 100 of these. How many do I have? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Fuck it, let's go. I have a bunch of belts, I have a bunch of inserters. Let's go. I can always come back. Even though the way is far away where I'm going. But, well, fuck it. Three times the power, 3 times the pain. Ah yes, I marked all this space for needing to carve that out. But first, let's take care of the coal. I think that's a bit excessive what I prepared here. I don't think I need a full belt of coal here. Let's go with this. I think that's far more reasonable. And we can build a radar up here while we are at it. Okay, so I only need the miners here now. So I guess that's far enough with the belts. And but why not? You could always hide in the pile of stuff that you jump into. Why would they get rid of that? That's so stupid. Oh, I can research more stuff. Well, let's go with stronger explosives. I don't really need it, but maybe I can then blow up forests with grenades easier. Talking of blowing up forests with grenades. Can I afford to build a few grenades? Yes, I can. Blowing up this stuff a bit faster. I guess that won't be enough space. Oh, damn, I need... How do I do that? Well, I can place these like that, and then I have... I just remembered that I need to have coal for the second row of furnaces. So I could have iron going in that way, and give me a bit of coal. Coal going in on that line. And then I could take coal maybe on this as well, and then have steel coming out of it on that. I guess that would work. Also, I would need... Oh, maybe we do it like that, and use the long inserter for that. Coal on... No, we put coal on the far end. Coal is going down that way. And then steel comes out there. And then I would just take the same thing. So like that. And like that. And like that. And this you could probably paste, copy paste like that. Then you just need to find place for the power supply. And there is the problem, because I have no place to put this friggin' mass, so I need to use underground belts here for that. So I can place one of these guys like that. And to just copy that over for the other side, we do it like that. Not with the long arms. Nobody needs the long arm inserters. Well, technically I need them, but don't have to tell them that. this should be a very simple first steel setup. Alright. Let's take this, or maybe just create a blueprint from that. Yeah, let's just go with sulfur processing, right? Because why not start researching oil when I'm not even close to getting there? Sounds like perfect idea. Yeah. Well, maybe I should align it on this here or that. Oh, let's align it here. So I can just put... How many can I put down? 6 in a row, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's get started with that. I can start producing a bunch of these. And I can start bidding. Am I doing that right? No, damn it. Wrong direction. Oh, you guys. look in the other direction. You guys should look that way. As if you didn't mess that stuff up all the time. Oh, they redid the battery icon. I guess I need to carve out a bit more space over here, but that I can do later. Now I just need to create a bit of supply, I guess, because we need a bit of iron. Good evening, who's the chief? How are you today? So it turns out, yes, the stronger explosives also work on trees, but they are not enough to one-shot trees. You played in multiplayer. Nice. Yep, that happens. When Shira and I played it last, we usually had the... Well... Whoops. When we played it, the dog usually would remind us of, hey, maybe you need to take me for a walk. Yeah, think big or go home. That's usually the gist of Factorio. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That should be one complete belt. Um, in university, sometimes well, in that time it wasn't Factorio, but it was Minecraft. So I played a lot of Minecraft with automatism and technical mods, and I mostly planned how to ideally arrange all the machines in a Minecraft world. So I pretty much know uh, how distracting that can be. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's not enough. Am I too stupid to count? Let me... No, 28. 4 times 7 is 28. I'm not too stupid to count, I'm just too stupid to calculate. Well, let's do it like this. So... That's true, that's true. I'm not supposed to know math. To be able to calculate. I know how to make other people calculate stuff for me. Especially I know how to make machines do that stuff for me. I don't have enough plates again. Do I need to manually fill a few of these smelteries to be able to... No! Why would you do that? Stupid thingy. And now it just puts them in here. Can I get them out there? Let me just collect these. I need the plates. I need more of these belts. Let me collect all these guys. That should lead to these guys gathering all the plates, right. And now I can just connect this there. And this is obviously not balanced. But I don't care. So I need a bit more coal here. And I need some coal over here. Yes, I know, the split is not ideal, but they should all be saturating. So the belt should always be saturated. Can I maybe put an inline balancer in there? Or would I not need that? I could just copy this complete setup, put it over here. Let's do that. Do I use grenades for that again? I only have enough for 4. But I guess that's limited by the coal. Research! Accumulators. What do I need for all these fun thingies? Well, let's research plastics. Why not? Let me check the music. It's not exactly the same, but burning all day long. Hey, 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 I've been mining all day long. Did I gather the coal to build more grenades and then didn't build any grenades? Am I that smart? So... um, let me just copy this bunch of crap and place it right there, I guess. And then I could just switch these guys up. And have more of these guys in between. Yeah, that might work. It's not as nice as and symmetrical anymore, but it should get the job done. Let's build a bunch more of these, and then a shit ton of these. And a metric ton of these. This stuff needs so many resources very quick. And it's all gonna get torn down pretty soon. Well, not too soon, but... as soon as I can upgrade it to electrical furnaces, it's all gone. Building... the electric wiring is always crap. It always looks a bit weird, I think. In this case it's almost nice because it's quite regular here. If I do it like this, it's pretty organized. But usually it's all over the place. No. That's not what I wanted you to do. Nope. This way. So that could be it. Wow, it's still going. Even though it can't drop off the... Okay, they fill up these furnaces. And processing steel is quite slow. Yeah, well, makes sense. Wait a sec. No, it's okay. These trees are huge. Well, thick. That. Come on. Oh, fuck it. Does it work now? Well, looks like it. Creating a bit of pollution now, but... well, don't care. I guess that should be a bit of steel production. Well, I created my first steel production now. It's not ideal, and it's not even one belt of steel, but creating one belt of steel is also fucking insane at this state of the game. So it's just one fifth, I think, of a belt, but that should be enough for the moment, at least. Let's build a bunch more of these belts to gather all the steel up. I guess I can just gather it. No, what am I doing here? Go away. I need a few of these. Let's place one here and place one there, and now continue building these guys. And I'm stupid, it's not the right field. Let's do it like that. And just merge these two together. And we should be getting the steel out here. And I'm out of belts. So let's go back home, grab a few more belts, connect the steel up, and then I can probably get started. What do I need for the... Oh, I need plastic for that, so I should probably think about building a refinery next. Refinery is huge. I'm gonna need so much space for that. So just steal all the belts and inserters from the science production. They don't need it anyway. And while I'm at it, steal all the gears from the red science packs. And take a bunch of iron from there, and we can build a few more transport belts. Swim up, swim up. So carving straight paths through wood is surprisingly difficult. You always miss a few trees that are just in the way then if you want to build your belt there. So now we can complete this build. So I could now snake my way down here, or I could just put it on the build right here. So these two are now the steel belts. That's decided. Well, I could research the cliff explosives now. I couldn't build them. Let's start with this bunch of oil here. It's even very close. Nice. So no excessive piping this stuff around. I should also probably at some point get started producing a bit of bricks. Bit of concrete maybe. Or maybe I should just build the friggin' belt factory which I laid out here. That would be way too easy. .8 megawatts. Is my power plant nearly maxed out? Could that be? Do I need more steam engines and more boilers? Ooh, yes, I do. They are going full bore. Okay. Two, four, six are there already. Okay. So, time to expand on these guys. So I can just copy this and place it right here. And then I build... How many do I need? 8 for now. And 4 boilers. Or maybe just 3 because I had one. So that should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 now. So I can just plonk down one of these underground pipes right at the end. Oh, I had lots of these. Okay. And then I can take this whole shebang and just copy it over maybe there. Which means more trees to be chopped down. Not very climate friendly, I know, I know. So 10 of these, And... oh. 20 of these, which I don't have enough materials for anymore. And I guess I need more coal miners here. Okay, this comes up here, and this goes down back here. Oh no, I don't need that to go down there. I need a few normal pipes. Normal pipes are there. And I need a few boilers. Character in the way. Oops. Wrong placement. Electric poles everywhere. And connecting these up. And inserters there. One, two, three, four, five. All done. And while I'm at it, put coal in all these. Well, I guess 1 minute at a time. I started streaming today quite late, so... But then again, I don't have to go to bed early today, so... don't care. Okay, now I'm back at quarter output. That's way better than before. You gotta get up at 5. Oh, damn. 5 is brutal. So I can start working at 6, and for quite a while I have done that, but the last few weeks, 1 month, I didn't manage to get up that early anymore. So I start working somewhere between 7 and 8. Um, You have to be at work between 6 and 6:30. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much the time frame I aimed for as well. Where we have, I don't know what's it called in Switzerland, Gleitzeit, we have it, and I can start at 6. Um, but I usually, or for 1.5 years I started at close to 6, but the bed is just too comfortable in the last time. Is this my main power line? Looks like it. Maybe I want to put a bit more redundancy in there. No, Gleitzeit is the so I can decide when I'm gonna start and when I leave work. I have a core working hours from 9:30 to 15, and I have to work 8 hours a day, but I can move in a certain window. That's what I meant. Okay, yeah. Yes. Oh. That sounds like it could be annoying not to be able to know the schedule beforehand. And if you say you can get off at 13, but you can also get at 18 at 6 p.m. You mean it's not up to you when you leave? It's how long you are needed, or is it your decision when you're working and when you're going? Okay, okay. Let's do it like this. Oh no. Wrong way. You're the only employee. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? just make Swiss cheese. That's interesting. So which stages? So what's your input, and obviously the output is probably Swiss cheese. So you start with basic milk, or how does that work in very rough steps? Milk to cheese. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Um, and then I guess you have certain steps that you need to tend to the. Just go ahead, yes. So I kind of know you need to tend to the cheese while it's going through the stages of getting ready, Reife, whatever, um, and repositioning it and all that stuff. So what should be my peak output now, so I can have a eye on that? It's 900 kilowatts per, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 9 megawatts. So that's it's 36 megawatts, and I'm currently using 9, so I'm now at a quarter of what I could be using. Ah, it says that here. Okay. So, if I just knew what on all these belts, what's needed on all these belts, that would be very... damn. I always can't decide if I want the underground belts to behave like they do, or if I would like them to not keep turning all the time when you place them. So when I place this this thingy, now it's facing to the right side, now it's facing to the left side. So it's nice if you want to build connecting stuff, but if you're just placing all the stuff for a blueprint, it's sometimes a bit annoying. Damn it, what did I order? Ah, more of these factories. I need a few more of these. What is there to research that's simple to do and doesn't affect me much? Maybe that. Well, it says I should use a red belt there. I have no way of putting a red input there at the moment, but let's just roll with it for the moment. Oh, I need more steel. That's the reason. So I guess all these guys all just need iron. So it's just iron going in on the 2 red belts. And I think this here is an input belt for green circuits or something. Um, so these are all assembly machine 1. If I just start with connecting this stuff up, that should at least create lots of steel gears. Okay, yeah, so these need circuits. Good night. Sleep well. Ooh, there was a splitter there. Then I can just take one of these 2-lane splitters. Let's do that. Yeah, go ahead. I hope Twitch doesn't mess with that, so you can really post it and doesn't cut you off at some point. Yeah, I guess there's a character limit. Yeah, go ahead. Um, can I maybe uh, alles in ein Kessel gegeben, 6000 Liter, da 4500 Liter Milch, 320 Liter Wasser, gute halbe Stunde, zentrifugieren. Okay, ergibt alles Sinn. Milch auf 31 Grad erhitzt. Wenn alles im Kessel ist und die Milchtemperatur erreicht hat, wird ein Lab. Ja, okay. Verdünnt mit Wasser und zugesetzten Bakterienkulturen in die Milch gegeben. Das wird dann eingerührt für 3,5 Stunden. Dann wird kurz die entgegengesetzte Richtung gedreht, um die Milch zum Stillstand zu bringen. Dann wird ein Verdickungsmessgerät eingesetzt, um zu messen, wann die Milch anfängt zu dicken und wann sie bereit ist zu schneiden. Nach etwas 40 Minuten wird die geronnene Milch für 7 Minuten mit aufsteigender Geschwindigkeit über 2,5 Minuten oder höchster Stufe für 4,5 Minuten geschnitten. Danach wird für 15 Minuten ausgerührt, dann wird der Bruch auf 53 Grad auferhitzt, um die Sirte aus dem Bruchkorn rauszubekommen. Und wenn wir nicht aushalten, das geht über 40 Minuten, wenn die Temperatur erreicht wird, wieder angerührt, für 45 Minuten, an der Seite wird nochmal Probewasser beigegeben, 420 Liter, um den Bruch runterzukühlen. Dann auf 49, wow, das sind sehr, sehr genaue Gradzahlen. Okay. Und danach wird abgefüllt, die Menge Milch reicht für 4 Emmentaler. Wow. So, you start with 4,500 liters of milk. And in the end you have 4 cheese wheels of Emmentaler. Every day the same cheese. Oh, damn. And so in the end you have these wheels of cheese, which is about 100 kilos, and these then go somewhere to rest and ripe. a bit, right? That's, I would say that's complicated, and this needs to be very exact. This week a wheel went loose with the cheese inside. Me and my boss had to hold it together while putting it to the salt bath. The chain ripped, so my boss held them in with all his might while I ran to get something to secure the wagon. Yeah, okay. These are this is pretty hefty stuff. So it's big machinery and heavy machinery to produce cheese that everybody just takes for granted. That's crazy. Very interesting. Yeah, but you just deal with heavy or lots of weight in all your so 4,500 liters of water. That's nearly 5 tons. If it's full, the kettle, it's 6 tons of stuff, be it milk or water or anything else you put it there. Um, you just have to be careful not to mess that up, I guess. That's your daily workout, I guess? Very, very interesting. Thanks for explaining that. So I guess I'm still not able to do that, even though you've done it very, very detailed. Um, I guess I will still just keep on buying my cheese and not making it myself. Yeah, that I wouldn't say I'm familiar with, but I know a bit about that. So my parents breed sheep, and so they don't make cheese themselves because our sheep don't really we don't milk them. But in the community of sheep breeding, obviously you have people who also do small batches of cheese themselves. So sometimes you talk to them, um, and making it in small batches is obviously not that complicated as you just described it. To do it in big batches, um, you can get away with simpler processes and maybe longer times. Um, doing more of the stuff by hand. Lots of raclette cheese. And so you just do Emmentaler every day. That's- yeah, I guess so. If you have to have more variety, the processes need to be fine-tuned, and having machinery to do all that. Yeah, I guess that's more handwork in that. Why am I running back and forth? Ah, yes, I wanted to build this. But this is so interesting. I love learning stuff like that. On Tuesday, every week on Tuesday, you make yogurt around 1,000 cups. So it's filling them into 100 grams to 500 gram cups is handwork. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. If you have to get this huge batch of yogurt done, you can't just go home because, well, I'm clocking out now, because then it all goes bad, obviously. Um, so you just have to get it done, and yeah, if it's all handiwork, it's obviously more intense than doing the regular stuff. And so if you, as you explain, if you're in industry with, so I think any food production industry is very strictly timed when you have to start. And whoa, 30 to 40 degrees with humidity, very high humidity. Damn, you must be just totally knackered at the end of the day. These kinds of stories make you appreciate the cheese you put on the bread every day way more. So if I connect this to power now, maybe it will start. Yes, true. So big industry, yeah, that's obviously that's automated. But then again, there are usually lots of parties still involved in getting something like that done. Um, you have the farmers producing the milk in the at first hand, and so a bit of taking a thought about what you eat is always a good idea. So this one should. I need these guys. So I need more of these blue inserters, which I can't build because I'm lacking iron plates. Well, good thing for me, I have iron plates here. Yes, I totally get that. By the way, which microphone am I using right now? It seems to be the right one. Um, so I don't know if I've told you that yet. I'm a software developer, and I sit at a desk the whole day and stare at computer screens. And usually I don't have a product in my hands that I can really appreciate that I did that most of the time. And having a job where you really produce something, where you do really see what you've achieved, can be very gratifying, I think. Which is the reason why in my free time I tend to do lots of tinkering with electronic stuff where we really have hardware at hand and can play around with that. Do I have these chests already? No, I don't have the logistics network yet. Maybe I just put a few wooden chests here for the moment. unable to sit still for so long. Well, yeah. There is that in the job. At the moment it's not too bad because I'm usually working from home, so nobody cares how I'm at my desk and what I do with my feet or my arms when I'm not currently typing. So, bit of leeway there. Well, yeah, so being tired all the time, I feel that. Um, but to be honest, working from home is not paid over off time. Um, um, as much as I would like it to be, um, I tend to work. Well, on and off, I work more at home than when I'm in the office. Mm, always depending on what's the workload currently and stuff. Um, if it's lots of stuff where I would normally need to coordinate with colleagues, it's usually a bit harder from the home office, obviously. But if it's really developing stuff, then I can just do that from home, usually equally or better than from the office. Um, and the first weeks working from home, I was just totally that at the end of the work day. So I got up, sit at my private desk where I'm just sitting now and playing games, um, and clocked out 10 hours later, just being brain dead. So physically, obviously not that exhausted, but just total brain wipe. Um, oh, it looks like I don't have enough iron supply anymore. Well, I would be surprised if I had it. But now I should have a production of belts here. And splitters and underground belts. Maybe I want to limit this a bit. And these as well, probably. Well, I guess limiting these even more is probably in order. And this one can just go just full ham. Yep. So I after school I went to university, and there it's also there is it's even more luxurious than in school. I feel like it, um, because between semesters, depending on what you study, you just have free time for 2 months, and nobody cares, um, which is really nice. And then I started working at university when I had my degree. I worked there as a research assistant, and then this time was immediately gone. So during the breaks between semesters, that's where the real work happened, because you had to do your research, which you couldn't do while you had the semester running, because there's something like teaching to do during the semester, and so you have no time to do your own research. And then in the breaks between semesters, you try to do your own research and maybe do a bit of holidays because you have these as well, obviously. And so 2 years ago, I quit university and worked in university and went to the industry. And now I have the regular 5 weeks holiday as everybody else. But I didn't manage to take all the days of holiday this year because we had lots of work to do for a customer, and so I have a bit holidays left over. But today was my last day at work for this year, so I'm now officially on holiday break, or on holiday, on Christmas holiday. In April. Oh, fuck. Next holiday in April or March. You don't have time off during Christmas, apart from the usual first and second day of Christmas? You're working all the days of Christmas. Oh my god. I'm sorry about that. That's rough. You get New Year off. Okay, that's fine. God. Damn. New Year is Friday. Okay. I guess that's something that comes with being the only employee in the company, because taking days off is hard when there is a constant workload. Someone else has to fill in for you, but who should do that? Um, for me, we have bit over 100 employees at my workplace, so if one of these is just on holiday, nobody cares for the most parts because everybody is easily replaceable, or should be easily be replaceable. Some people easier than others, but in general it usually works. So, now after having procrastinated for quite a while, I think I have to face the reality of branching into oil processing, right? Oh, I need stone bricks for that. Yeah, okay, the only worker at that factory then, to be more precise. So if you take a day off, someone from the first factory probably has to go to your workplace and take over your job for that day. Yeah. What do I need for these? Portable solar panels? Why don't I have this? Oh, because I don't have the... Personal batteries? Rail transportation? There is a bit of stuff I can research. Yeah. Working every Saturday. So if you do that 5 days a week or 6 days a week? Ah, okay. So you're still in educational phase, so you have to go to school a day. Okay. Um, that's that's a lot of work. That's way more than the 40 hours a week that I have to do. Or let's say the 40 hours a week that I have in my contract. It's not that I work these hours, just these hours. On your contract it's 44. Okay, yeah. What do I need for bricks? It's just smelting stone, right? Uh, yep. And it's a regular 48. No, it's not. It's 24 to empty one belt of bricks. So I would need two belts of stone here. What's the mining speed of stone compared to iron? Is it the same? What does the wiki say about that? Mining speed, miners needed. It's the same for everything apart from uranium. So I need 60 miners for stone. Ooh, that might be tough to get on this area. How many hours I have in Factorio? Let me have a look. A bit over 200. 210 roundabout. But most of the stuff I don't know from the top of my head. I have a browser open with lots of data to have a quick look at what I need to do. It's not like I know this all from heart. Yeah, the cheat sheet is great, and the Factorio calculator is also a very nice thing to use. So these are now 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 16. So let's see how we can just bundle all these up here. Doesn't that fit? Can we make that fit? Well, just about. So I know the basic the first playthrough I played on my own, it was just the same for me. I had no idea how to progress, how to get from far away from the start. And I think I kind of got the hang of it for... So I played the first playthrough to the end, but I based it on a scenario where I had lots and lots of resources right at the start. So starting point had big fields of iron where I could just plonk my miners on. And then I went from there. and I watched lots of YouTube. So what I did was you look at blueprint libraries. So these blueprints I'm using, there is a way. I don't. Yes, so that's what I now also have set it to, or similar to that one. And this importing of blueprints. Ah, there is the import string button. And there are lots of blueprints for nice layouts for stuff. And I found this post on the Steam community forum about this main bus setup early on, and I just went from there and tried to build factories matching to the main bus system. So I now need about what's it, 64 miners. And I have no resources at all on me. I take all these. Yes, that's pretty much. So if you try to get it all perfect, you won't progress. At some point, I think you have to just accept that your factory looks ugly and it's just a mess, and just continue from that point and just try to make it better next time. And just pushing through this barrier of it looks like shit, it doesn't work the way it should be, but take that, see where you have the bottlenecks, and try to make it better next time. So obviously at the moment I'm terribly bottlenecked by my resources input. So I only have one smeltery of iron plates, and to have a well-working setup, and it's totally one-sided. I should probably do a balancing here. Let me do that for a moment. That. I always make 2 smeltery with 48 stone furnaces for iron and 2 for copper. That's totally nice for the start. So what that gives you is 2 full belts of iron and copper, which is really good for the start. So at the moment, I would be totally fine with that. But you see, I have my my main bus laid out for 4 lanes of copper here, 4 lanes of iron here, and then another 4 lanes of that on this side. So I have 8 lanes of iron and copper planned out, and I totally expect to upgrade them to at least red belts. So I would need 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 smelteries with 48 stone furnaces, or the equivalent of that, which is 24 electric furnaces. So 16 processing blocks of 24 electric furnaces per iron and copper. And that's the, if you want to have it all running at the end, setup. And you just need to branch out somewhere else and carry that stuff to your factory some way. So either you have to build a train setup, or you have to have big 2, 3, 4 wide transport belts from your processing way out somewhere else to your main factory. So if I have a look like on this up here, there are 2 big copper fields and a big iron vein there. There's a huge iron vein down here. I could probably set up, I don't know, something like 90 miners or even more on this area, and produce lots and lots of iron ore there. And if you go further away, they tend to get bigger. But that's something you have to do step by step. And when you are at that point, you also don't build this stuff by hand. You just do it by copy pasting and then have your drones build it. Maybe you can just show you. I don't know if I can show you that. Let me quit this. And do I have a save game I can load? Maybe I load that one. Which world is this? That one. Oh, that's the one with the big solar panels. But that's not what I wanted to show you. So I guess it's that one. No. Not that one either. That one. Well, it's not the end setup. So it's somewhere during playing it. Wait a moment. I just have to check something real quick. Back. Yes, quit it. No, okay. Do I have the server still running, or at least still prepared for running? Oh, interesting. Let me just quickly check that. Okay. Oh, I dropped out there. I see, I see. Start server. Saves. Maybe that way? Okay, okay. Like that? Yeah, there. So, connect there. Oh, it's the wrong version now. Oh, I don't have it updated. Can I do that real quick? I guess. Just need the download real quick. Download Factorio. That one. Link address. Paste that guy here. What kind of file is this? tarxz, okay. xvf factorial. So let's try that again. And connect. I guess it was something like that. Okay. So I guess that was the final setup which I played with my girlfriend. So maybe to show you a bit of what we've been building. So this is the main bus where we had most of the stuff that we wanted to produce there. So you see here the different science packs we built. The research up here. and then just metric ton of red circuits, because you have never enough of these. And then what's this here? Ah, we planned another factory down there. There's the first smaller belt we started to build. But then there are setups like this. So this is just to produce one full yellow belt of steel. It's this huge block of electric furnaces. And this bunch of miners with lots of upgrades. One belt of steel, yes. So 15 steel per second. Down here is another steel production for another. So I guess this one is a red belt, or maybe the one up here was a red belt as well. I'm not sure. And so this is where I built the huge reactor. Just so you know, this is the power plant for that. And my girlfriend built this. So this is green science production. We didn't want to put that on the belt because it takes so much copper. So we built a dedicated copper mine and iron mine here, and just built green science packs there and carried them to the main base by train. We built another one of them up here to have more of the green circuits. We have more copper down here. And so trains are quite fun because you can also ride in them. So if I just... So what do we... So this is all the chemical processing, just so... So this is the oil refinery. It's just step by step, and at some point you just look at that and say, what the fuck did I build here? This is just totally crazy. This is a production... What do I build here? Is it plastic? It's low density structure, so this is all for the final rocket. This is processing uranium, and what I really wanted to show you is the logistics network. So you see, I'm running around here, and let me just go somewhere where there are a few trees, maybe. And if I now say, I don't want these trees here, please get rid of these trees, I just say, please get rid of these trees, and all the trees are gone. Because I have a Roboport for small drones with me, where I can just say, do stuff for me, build stuff, or tear stuff down. So I just say, I need this place cleared out, and they have it cleared out for me. And they build blueprints. So if I have the resources on me, I can just, so let's say for example I have these electric furnaces here. So I have 12 electric furnaces here, and I just say these furnaces should be there. They go there and build these. And if I now say, please get rid of these, they go and collect them again. And if I just put a blueprint down, they just take all the stuff from my inventory and just build it immediately. And maybe I can show you something else that's quite fun with these small robots. So let me try to get a train. Where is a train? The big thing with trains is you don't want to get run over by them because they just kill you. They just simply run you over and flatten you. There is a train coming. Maybe I can get that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's going here. So this guy is collecting blue circuits and bringing them to the main factory. So I just hitch a ride on that guy. And here you see the unloading of the train. So to get all the resources from the trains and put them in the right spot on the belt. You can do it with belts, but it's really hard. And we just decided to just throw a metric ton of logistics robots on that, and so if you have a train coming here that's dropping off resources, they just dump the resources in these violet chests here, and then robots come, and so you can see it here. They dump that in there, and the robots come and just sort it to the right place. And yeah, that's what you do later. And this is not a huge factory. It's a big factory. It's end game. So you probably know the goal is launching rockets here. Launching a rocket, and we have launched, I don't know, a few rockets already because we have tons of these science packs here. And maybe it even says that we have launched 40 rockets in this game already, so we are pretty much done with it. I could just research the Spidertron here, the new guys, but nah, not yet. So you grow with your oh, now I remember, we put the liquids in the center. Right, that's how we did that. Where's the tank? Oh, there's a car. What's this? Oh, they redesigned the beacons. I didn't recognize them. They looked different before. So, yeah. And here, I call it Chernobyl, obviously. There's just this small connection because I needed to get over there at one point. And the rest is just this artificial island where I put this huge reactor. And that's also completely automated with drones, so you can't really walk around in it because it's all so densely packed. But there's a roboport up here and a roboport here, and you see they are connected. They take care of putting the uranium fuel cells in there and getting rid of the old fuel cells and all that stuff. Um, and it's also, so you can see these yellow lines. They are connections for these robots. So the logistics robots can only move between these roboports that are connected. And it's a separate network from the logistics network down here, because I don't want the drones from here just walking off to the distance and doing something else and not taking care of the reactor. So the reactor should be quite self-contained, and all the drones should stay there and take care of it. Because yes, these things can explode if you don't do it right. I've never had that happen, but if these nuclear reactors get too hot and then get hit by something, they just blow up quite badly. I don't even know if we played on peaceful in this game or not. I think not. But we had the pollution settings tweaked down, so it's not that annoying, and we just steamrolled the aliens. So there are safe ways to build a reactor. So if you just plonk down one of these and put a few turbines next to it, it won't explode ever. The dangerous stuff happens if you bunch them up, because they have neighboring bonuses. So you see on the right side in the window it says it's 160 megawatts because it has 300% neighbor bonuses, because it has more reactors on 3 sides. So they are all amplifying each other, and that makes them very much more efficient. So for burning one fuel cell, you get way more energy out of that. But then they produce way more heat, so you have to carry that heat away somehow. And that's why these setups tend to be quite big. Yeah. So that's just a lookout at yes, very much dangerous. I didn't design this one myself. I copied a blueprint for that one, and I tried to understand how it works. I'm not entirely sure if I understand how it works, but sort of I understand how it works. And according to the description, it's a safe nuclear reactor. As long as all these control mechanisms work, it shouldn't be exploding, because they have all these control network stuff. All these red and green wires you can see here measure the temperature in the reactor and don't put more fuel in if it's already very hot and no energy is taken from it. And in this game, I primarily focused on the railway part of things, because I wanted to build trains, and turns out they are really fun. This was the first time I really started to do train networks and carry stuff around with trains. I played a bit around in a creative mode where I just tried to build a few blueprints for it, and then we started this one. And now we have lots of drones going around and dropping off stuff here. So let's quit that. 1 second before while I connect to my server again. So you have quite a ride in front. 1 hour and 10 minutes? Till midnight? Well, not really. 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's midnight Greenwich Mean Time, so British time. So it's 1 a.m. 1 o'clock our time when it's officially released. You can see lots of people already playing it on Twitch because all the console guys already playing it. I think, but I downloaded it just a few hours ago, but I can't play it yet because it says it's not 10th yet. And so I'm also at the moment waiting for that one. What was I doing? Ah yes, I was building big drills here, electric mining drills. Build all the drills. Well, I can help you if I gather a bunch of gears. I guess I should be faster in building all these, right? But I need to prepare my stream overlays before I can play it. Because obviously I'm gonna stream it, or at least try to stream it. And I think I need to move my camera for that, and I think I want to use a overlay that's themed to match Cyberpunk. Well, you can just build 60 of these guys. To be clear, you can build 64 of these guys. Yeah, you catch a bit of sleep. If you have to get up at 5, you should really go to bed. Nice of you to hang out with me. And explaining me how to make cheese. And I hope you have a nice work day tomorrow, and no cheese wheels fall on your feet or something like that happens. See ya, bye. This was strategically a very bad move. Could have placed these last, then I wouldn't have to run around between all these friggin' um huh. I think I messed that up. I think I missed these guys here. So this should now be enough miners to build a full belt of bricks. But I guess I'm gonna do that tomorrow and call it a day for now and prepare my cyberpunk stuff. So that's it for today with Factorio, and I guess the next stream gonna be cyberpunk. Bye bye.